This day 1210 of the Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. Sponsor Kam Shemar the Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. Please call me directly. It'd be greatly appreciated. Today we're doing your day Simon Kupei Gimel Sif Yud Gimel to Chav. And the Arukh HaShulchan is about to discuss the Shita of the Rambam, which is a strange Shita that it's always 7-11, 7-11, 7-11, and the incidence of Nida or Ziva does not affect the length of that 18-day cycle, but rather always remains in place, regardless of the patterns. Okay, so you Gimel. I ask, I guess with the respect of all the other Kedoshim, the common claim is the Shas Shechoshu Safek Shem Omer Ziva. In some places, the Shasta had questioned whether she's in days of Ziva. So you did Torah, Perkam Erkin. And because Rebbe Besados also was she's bars, we shall see in Sifid Zain. The Shachashu Shem Yizova, the question whether she is over. Ben came be called the Takana, the Menosi saw Shechmir Atzmon Yeshev Tamid Shvinakim, Binei Chashav Ziva. And also the primary Takana, which we suffered till today, that woe, daughters of Israel, maching themselves to Shivanakim, because they're afraid of Ziva, even if it's Nida time. We go after Rover Chazaka. Because can she stay for Miyachim? So if there's a Rover Chazaka together, that this is Nida, not Ziva. The Rov Nashim Mishlam Vessels Mishlosh Yom. Most women have cycles from approximately 30 days, a little bit more, a little bit less. For the muta, there's no women that you can have a 10 days a sighting. That they should have this 18-day cycle of 7 nida and 11 ziva, and then 7 nida again. The kosh came pachas means certainly not less than this. And also of ziva. We don't assume Ziva, we assume that she's Torah, because not call you obviously Yom Torah. All 11 days she is soon be Torah. I mean, why do we have to be concerned with Ziva at all? It's a remote and seemingly unnecessary, unwarranted chumrah. I feel but according to the Rambam, she says that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when she sees, doesn't say 7-11, 7-11, 7-11. I don't think 7-11 came to the name of the store on the basis of this halacha. The Vada had told us Matsuya, and this certainly mistakes have well happened. She has to know reckon all of her signings from the beginning of her life, the reckoning to the end of her life. As a shapir. So then we definitely have to be cautious from Meziva because we don't know. It's always cycles independently of Rios. Yudad Okashali. It's also in other words, like the Rambam, I understand the Chashash. Like everybody else understands the Chashash. It's Nida, it's not Ziva. Yudad Okashali. Also, it's the David Takon Spinos Yisrael. Kos we're showing by the Chashin Shemar also by Sachitz Kos Beis Recha Midu. We're afraid that maybe she saw inside the passage and the walls of the womb arrested the blood. I don't understand the anatomy, and the anatomy which Chazal use evidently is not applicable in our day and age. So I'm not going to even try and explain that now. But maybe there's blood which you didn't see. How can you say this? So we'd have to say that she read 10 days previously. She saw in the Bayis Achitzon, in one of the outer chambers inside of her. Because less than 10 days previously, it wouldn't be Nida, it would be Ziva. She wouldn't require Shiva Nakim. For the Afim Rasa Tishiyamim, because even still 9 days, she made Nida, that's 7 days of Nida. Shnai made even 2 days of Ziva. He goes Zavakana. She's still a Zavakana, minor Zava, and so Shiva Nakim. She doesn't need Shiva Nakim. So why do you Shiva Nakim? So it's got to be 10 days. So and therefore 7 of Nida, 3 of Ziva. Now she's a Zavakana. She's a major Zava. Therefore, she has to wait to Shiva Nakim. She saw the first day, which made her Nida, and then she saw the 8th and 9th day, which made her a Zava. None of this we actually saw. It was all held in. You know, I see her, and the 10th day, Ross, I think she's a drop the size of a mustard seed. Because she sees one day, one drop of blood, we assume there was a whole system of the days before last 10 days, which it took place inside, so she wasn't aware of it. וגם זהו נגד כל consideration, so it goes according to the entire Tzui B'yim Nida, the Chmil Tara system is Balak Edua. So there are more Machmir Taras than for a husband. וגם Taras Shom Lo Chashul Amar is based on there also, we're not going to expect, we don't for Taras, we're not concerned that the blood was there more than 24 hours retroactively. Perhaps in the last 24 hours, but not prior to that. Rambam Masi Shabbat, Rambam though works out. She won't know which day she's on. If this is the third day, which things are being arrested inside, she's a Zava. Even though more than 24 hours, you should not be concerned retroactively. He says, no, but I'm still machmir for another perspective, as we shall see. So I'm not sure fully understood your Dalit, but because it says that the Rambam, according to the Rambam, we don't know. I guess the Rambam says since she's not keeping that cycle of 18 days, even though that cycle is eternal, so therefore she doesn't know because it's not in the standard Nida cycle. Nida cycle is usually 30 days, so there's no woman is aware of it's 7 or 11, 7, 11, 7, 11. Okay, that's above. The Ikar Chumra is something there, Mamish. So the main Chumra was because of actually seeing blood. For Kedesh and Nashim, like women see. Most women see neither blood for at least 3 days, sometimes longer. So in that case, we have to be concerned that it's Ziva because it's more than 3 days. Maybe it's during the Ziva days based on the reckoning of the 18 days. Let's say so therefore the Benos Yisrael are marking themselves not to distinguish to be machmir no matter what. Now, because it's something which is not prevalent, the most women see 3, 4, 5 days, not more than that. So why would you assume it's in the Mei Ziva? But according to all the rabbis, but so he says, okay, but it's true. Why should we machmir? She's nida. But the point he's making is that according to the other rabbis, why should ever be machmir? Because 3 days is nothing. Because we always know when she starts nida, and for the next 10 days it's nothing. So according to the Rambam, we don't know when these 3 days are occurring. Fine, but according to the other Rishonim, we know, and we know she can't become a zava that she has to wait until 10 days. The Rambam writes, the days of the Chachmei Gemara, they were very, very unsure as to seeing the blood. Women could not keep track. That's a machmir. Oh, so they could make cheshbon. That's why. Say they're not even a greater chumrah on themselves. I can't show. They eventually get the rain. It's quite explicit, like what we said. That's 9. Yosem is a kashli b'hadar mina. I have more difficult the following thing. It says in the Dav Samavav, he's going to be Basados. They made takana in the hinterlands. Rasa Yomechav, she's 1 day's Teshiv Shiva Vahu. She should sit for 6 days and that day. Shnayim, 2 days Teshiv Shisha Vahain. 6 in those 2 days. Shlosha Teshiv Shimnakim. Ayin Sham. If it's 3 days, she should have a Shimnakim. The question, Rasa Yom Echad, let me turn to me, Shiva Yom Kedin Nida. Matzah Chazet Takana. What is that kind of involved here? She's first day, she's nida, and then she has to automatically wait 7 days. V'rashi b'emes pirish kedin Torah. It's talking. He underlined the din Torah. V'shemi may nida because may nida. I can't show. Klomar, I feel the other should be may ziva. Maybe even if she knows she's in days of ziva. Bein el shemeres yoyim. But she only have to keep 1 day. Come, he's going to say nida. Nevertheless, Rabbi Gamliel made a takana. Rebbe made a takana that she should keep it as if it's nida. In other words, 6 days besides the day she sees. The question, but it's difficult. Kamasham is saying Ziva, since she's in the days of Ziva, Bakarish Zel Lo Kabir Nida. It wasn't so long ago that she was in Nida, right? And if that's the case, V'Tovla L'Sov L'Shiva, she went to mikvah after 7 days, not clean days, because Nida days. The Torah and Nida, which came Torah. We can't be made in Nida. How do she get to be in Nida again? Why is she sitting like Nida? Avaram Asi Shapi. Rama works well. Zolam Lo Asam Mikonim Klal. Shouldn't see before all. Ziva doesn't necessarily follow Nida. It all depends which of the 18 days you're in. So a true, according to her long cheshbon, she's a day Ziva. Maybe she makes a mistake. If she sees 2 days, she should 6 days in those 2 days. Perish Rashi Shem Rishon Sob Ziva Vashem Tchias Nida. And the first 2 days was the end of Ziva, and she has to be Shemitah Yom. And the second is the beginning of Nida, for which she has to keep 7 days. Ein Shem V'Kasha, it's difficult. Rabbi Bari Lo Chash LaMaras Kosnei Bes Serchen Givnos Yisrael Shechoshu Luzeh. Rabbi's concern was not blood which remained on the inside, like the Takon's Bnos Yisrael. The Choshu said that was his concern. Let's say Shim Nakim, show us Shim Nakim, no matter what. You can't even know much. Okay, so we say the first day is the end of Ziva. So there must be that sometime prior, again, according to the other rabbis, not the Rambam, that there had been 7 days of Ziva, 7 days of Nida. Because according to the Rambam, it's not relevant. She saw it was Nida or not. It's 18 days, 18 days, 18 days. But according to the other ones, the Ziva only comes after Nida. So she already had 7 Nida days previously, right? How she pay altogether? What happened within the last 10 days? Hello, Zelo Kabir. It's not long ago. Tovla, the Tarabala, she went to make when it came Torah to us. Also, which it says if she saw 3 days, she should read Shimnikim. Shim Shemay Mezil, because maybe it's days of Ziva. Shmoni Yomi Kohen didn't really make Nida, so it must be 8 days prior, the days of Nida completed. It shows us, Gami, how do you forget this? That was crazy amnesia here. Therefore, Taisus explained, that she sees 2 days Shemarasa Berishon Dam Yorik. In first she saw green blood, which is not Matame. Again, that's the case, it's the opposite is true, or questionable. Going concern in this way, Litos ben Dam that she might make a mistake between different colors of blood. So it shouldn't be a masakin to eat when she's 1 day. She's a Nakim because maybe she saw different blood before and she didn't realize it. Maybe she saw 2 days before blood. If you saw brush it down Torah, she thought it was green. It really is red. Because just like you make a mistake to think that which is Torah is Tomei. So she would concern Hefech. After the Livrayim, also according to their words, the 3 days is not resolved yet. Why the 3 days she has to keep what did you say last week? Oh, because we knew because how did she forget that she was in Nida recently? Rambam Asi Shabbat. Rambam works, everything works out. The came in the Gatoli Cheshbon Arukh has to do with the long range reckoning. The Shapir Chashin Shemet also were afraid that she made a mistake. You test. Turn to Tarei, Kucha Siri Shula. Now I'm going to answer the questions they ask against the Rambam. The Kachik Shulchan is what they should argue, ask. This is from the Ramban. Ashitaso, on his opinion. The Dvarav, according to him, Yachol Yo Ziva Blonida. Can have Ziva without Nida. Shehem Yimei Ziva Lepi Cheshbon, when there are days of Ziva without according to the Cheshbon. In the opposite days of Nida. But Gambit Dvarav Shirasa Miyam Rachoni Sha'av also according to him, when you see in the last days of the 11 days, Matzchilim Mei Nida, she starts days of Nida, Avshalo suffer Shiminikim, even though she didn't count Shiminikim, which caused a pair of signs something in Yud, who's El Shono. Came when Torah Mizova, when she's Torah from Ziva. Aval Bishit Mea, Tuma Cheser, because tell me a different Tuma, going 2 months later. So she gives birth, or 2 months Nida, or 2 months Tras, or 2 months Tras, I raise the Ferris Pohen. She counts the Shimnakim during those 2 months. She counts Shimnakim for Ziva when she's seeing blood for Nida. Many people say, okay, so it's they don't contradict her counting. You mainly does you mainly does you mainly does im lo sebem dam are only lo svir. Oh, so it's not no. She sees blood, it doesn't work. But even though you may later or you may neither, they still encounter shim nakim. That's what he's saying. Im lo sebem dam ain't only a mariav. She sees blood. Those days don't count. But for lo sosim kol yamim, they just don't count. They don't destroy a count. Shane says to call el rio shows up. Because you only could destroy the count if you see actual ziva. About these only loser a day. Okay, this is the Rambam. Bezel chaf zer neged sugya. This goes against sugya toim be'erchin. Sham before she explicit shasab because much lo yoshev shimnikim. As long as Zava has and sat shimnikim, Ari Tomid Zava. She can't become a nida. She's still Zava. The look if not, but I mean, I'm sure the Kshua Siyom Echad Shnayim Shlosha Pas Pischa Shiva Shibasar. If that would say if she needs 1 day or 2 days or 3 days, she needs 17 days to get back on track. Kshua Sadalyam, she sees for 4 days. Pischa Tesan, she'll need 16 days to get back on track. Kshua Sakhamisham and Pischa Tesvav 5, she needs 15 days. The Tami Kshua Siyom Echad, and each time she adds on the day she sees Pochis Volech. You diminish how much she needs to get back on schedule. Yom Echad Yoser by 1 day. Time is Shumanavshach. This is because no matter which way you look at it, this is compelling. If the days she saw were Nida days, the Ziva Kodim. So the 18 days of Nida and Ziva were completed beforehand. The first 2 are the first days of Ziva, the rest of the Nida days. Also complete with this number. So you can say the first 3 days as Ziva and the rest of Nida. According to this, we're missing 1 day. You can't say it. If she saw 3 days in Ziva, the Olam Nida, so she can't start counting Nida. Right? Which goes to Rashi. Tesis Ein Sham Hativ. Not going Rambam, going Rashi and Tesis. Chafaf, I tell it to be a Rambam, Tiara Kushi Dukla. Now going around, the question comes back. So, I think it's the old question of how we, the Ramban's question was, you're going to be a Zib without a Nida. The Diva according to Cheshma. I think we're referring to that question. Ramban, also Ramban asked, many questions. I said, goes seems to go against several sources. Nida come up with Taflam test. She normally saw 15 days after she went to the mikvah. This 15 days after she went to the mikvah, which 22 days since the last time she saw blood. How she make a cycle based on this? She can set up a cycle during days of Ziva, and these are days of Ziva. There it is. Oh, because it's 22 days since last time she saw. So it's past 18 days. Right. No, but there's Nida again. Oh, so he's going to explain. It's not that simple. Which can make a cycle during the Cheshbon according to this Cheshbon. But Masheni, not the first one, second time. Shatira, when she sees Shumem Dal Rioshona, which is 44 days after the first Riyah, have a Mamash Eschol says Ziva. It's Mamash the beginning of Ziva. The Dok Tishkashkenu, make the Cheshbon. I'm not going to. You make the Cheshbon. You'll find it out. According to the Rambam, there's no best of Chodesh. The Lamed Avi Mei Ziva. The 30th day is the day of Ziva. And Shiva Yemei Nida, Vidav Yemei Ziva, V'Zai Yemei Nida, Harechov Ches. We only got up to 28 for the possible needed days. So that's Lamed Yov. Lamed Vod Yomim I May Ziva. Harechov Ches, sorry. It's 25. So for the next 11 days, there's Ziva days. So it's Kashkova Beses for 30 days. But Kushas Vavayas Rabbis. Yes, many questions about Rambam. And he says, brackets, Chavas Das, Vapardas, remind him, Yordul Hatziu. They tried to say the Rambam, but they didn't say very much. Whatever they say, see there, we will give, says Arukh HaShulchan. And tomorrow, he doesn't say tomorrow, but we're going to see tomorrow how he resolves the Rambam. All this really makes no difference as to Maisa because of the Torah Nos Yisrael. But, okay.